I think you should be very aware of the comparisons you set up out there in a social ambiance. I think you should be very, very aware of the protocols involved and conduct yourself accordingly. Make your decisions to behave and function accordingly. I think if you look like me, I'm a short man. Now, I'm 80, I'm out of the game right now, but I have a big face, moon face, and a big fat belly. What you should do, what you must do is take that in hand. Assess yourself. Define yourself. Decide definitively who you are, predicated on the evidence and argument and the patterns. Who are you? Who are you when you behave in the now? When you produce your behaviors and your posture and your genuflecting and your setting up and permitting humiliation, insult, mockery, bullying. What are you doing? How are you doing it? You have to give a full, complete account. You know what you've done. You could see it in your mind's eye. And it is what represents your judge and your jury. Your judge, and there is no jury. There is no judge. Life is what it is. It goes on. Who are you in the now? What's your behavior? What do you look like? What's your posture? What's your presence right here, right now in this situation? How are you permitting this bully to exist? How are you sustaining him? You're doing something. What's your behavior like? What's your voice like? What are your words saying? What's your posture saying? But most importantly, how prepared are you for what's happening right now? You get who you are, not what you want. And if you didn't do the preparation, then you should lose. Then you should face derision. If you didn't anticipate, if you didn't prepare step by step, especially when you have evidence of who and what you are predicated on your phenotype. Your phenotype is your physical presence and behavior in the now, in a situation of social extremity. It's very important to learn in the roughest situation, to learn to build your focus, your determination, and your concentration. And to teach you the lesson, there's no entitlements. To teach you beyond any shadow of a doubt, you must ask for what you want directly. But your body posture, your body language had better support what your words are saying. And then you must make the decision. In this situation, I am outclassed, and get the hell out. You don't want to call attention to yourself. I'm 5'2.5", and that's all. You don't want to call attention to yourself. You don't want to be conspicuous. Your safety, your security depends on that. You want to be alert in the present moment. You want to remember the patterns. You want to experiment psychodrama, simulation, new behaviors, new approaches, and see what happens. The worst thing you can do is wear a picture of your hero on your back and ask as if you think he would act. But your hero is nothing. If you look closely at the one you set up as a hero, he's a phony. I found that in every single situation when I put a hero on my back and try to be him so I'd get his results, he was a phony. And I look further, he never existed. I invented him. I endowed him with powers because he had entourages, because he came up with showmanship, because he was superior to me in behavior. So I put this bum up on a pedestal. And the question is, what made me do it? What made you do it? If you do something like that, what the hell made you do it? And it's very important that you look at yourself thoroughly. And it's very important that you observe what's going on around you and remember what's going on around you. You must be supremely alert and have a good memory that retains the scene so you can act it out later, so that you can interrogate it, so that you can go into psychodrama with what happened and figure out what the hell you did wrong. How did you allow it to happen? What did you say? What did you do? What did you look like? What did you behave like that allowed this humiliation, this bullying to occur? It didn't occur on its own. It happened in the now. It wasn't a destination. How did you behave in the now is the big question. And I know how to grab a hold of that and interrogate the hell out of it and find out who in the hell I am. And find out how I am my who, the behaviors that created this situation. I give a full accounting, and I thoroughly prosecute and interrogate myself. I ask a lot of questions. I look at my prompts. I go back to the past in a very productive, aggressive way and make the past yield its treasure to me. And then I have to take it up into what I'm doing right now and use it as prompts and questions with no entitlement. I get what I get. It is what it is. Excuse me. Some things you have to compensate for. You have to live with them. They're not going to change. And we listen to inspirational talks, spiritual upgradings, upliftings. We listen to those who are worthless morally and ethically give us a sermon on what we should do, how we should behave. When they can't do it in their own lives, if you look behind the curtain, they fail. They fail you completely. But yet they put on a hell of a show, and they come on with their entourages and all the bullshit that we buy, and we pay for it too. And nobody will call it out for what it is. Nobody will stand up to that bullying and all the myriad forms it takes and call it what it is. And hunt it down. That's right, I said it. Hunt it down wherever it is and destroy it. I said that too. That's all.